Welcome in, everybody. American Elites, the American Elites YouTube channel. Please smash the like. As we get in, I'm going to get right down to the brass tacks. Everyone in the Leeds United content world, content creation world, is saying sign some players, sign some players, sign some players. Sign some players on the back line. And look, I, for one, want an entire new back line. I want there, in terms of depth and quality, I think we need a new back line. Ailing, Cresswell can be serviceable, there's a high ceiling for him, don't get me wrong. Cooper's now out injured. Pascal, let's just hopefully say that he's regaining form, but he's not there quite yet. And then Junior Firpo's not playing. Of course, you have Byram, who's putting in a shift, but honestly, more of a depth piece, not a true out-and-out left back. So we need to sign some players, but look at it from the perspective of the ownership, from the 49ers. I'm with you. I want to sign new players, but they're looking at the roster, the squad, and they say Max Vober out on loan. He's a defender. He's still on the books. I mean, I know that's a loan, so the wages are being taken care of a little bit by the club. Christensen, loan. Llorente, loan. Koch, loan. Raka, loan. These are all defenders. Because of the previous regime has set us up for a difficult position to sign players because of FFP. That, coupled with the fact that we know the 49ers do their homework and they do not want to be out-negotiated. Look how long it took them to name Farka. A long time. As long as they could, to make sure that they got the right appointment. They are not. Look at Ampadu. Ampadu's a quality signing. That's not somebody that they rushed. Byram, they got a good look at him. They got some eyes on him. Okay, so these are people that do their homework. They're not going to rush into any decisions. Let's take, for example, Nat Phillips. Sign Nat Phillips. Okay, first of all, if there's one thing we know that it's sometimes players that we don't even look at. We're not even looking at. The 49ers will get somebody in. They're not even on the rumor mill. But let's say it is Nat Phillips. If I'm Liverpool, I look at you, Leeds, and I say, ooh, saw Cooper got out, got a foot injury. Hope that's not too bad. Yeah, I'm in the position. The Liverpool is in no position to do us any favors, just because we are wafer thin at the back line and making the same mistakes, I will admit, looking at the two goals, same mistakes that were done last year. It's like the back line is programmed to go narrow at certain moments of the game. So what I'm telling you is that the Premier League has yet to get going. Those squads are being massaged, and players will become available. And some players, like an Nat Phillips, if there's an injury to Liverpool's back line, might be more valuable to Liverpool. So I think help's on the way, but I don't think help's on the way until the final week of the transfer window. And if that makes you nervous, I hear you. That makes me nervous. But the fact remains is that they're not skint and they want to sign players. They're seeing the exact same thing you are seeing. But the entire fan base is saying, well, why can't it's the same problems as last year? It's the same problems as last year. They know it's the same problems as last year. They're not idiots. They understand. But they're not going to get themselves in the same position that Victor Orta, unfortunately, and Radrizzani put themselves in with these terrible contracts. Rodrigo Moreno, $3 million transfer fee. Say that back to yourself. 15 goals in the Premier League. $3 million out clause. That's what they're dealing with. So I am with everybody. I think we need to sign some players. I think that they're going to sign some players, specifically on the back line, a striker, a 10, all these things everybody sees. But the fact remains that they're in a difficult position and they need to do good business, not just any business, because it's a long season and they're not going to get themselves in the same position. I mean, I saw one content creator comparing it to Leicester. Leicester's sold some players for money. They've sold. They're going to be fine FFP wise. You're looking at what, $40 million plus in transfer fees? James Maddison alone. We don't have that. We're getting $3 million for Rodrigo, right? So I think that was the problem with Max Vober leaving. That was the real gut punch, is that it wasn't just Max Vober because he left and whatever you think about his abilities as a center back. It's the fact that now because of FFP and all the other daft players that went out the door, now we have to sell a player that we might want to hold on to, whether that be a Tyler Adams or a Nanto or I don't know. Someone's going to have to, unfortunately, or a Harrison, we're going to have to pick some player and sell them because of Vober's not only gone and made it thin, and Cooper's injury, which we knew was going to happen, is that now we've got to sell somebody that we probably wanted to hold on to. So be patient. It's a long window. I expect a deadline week, several deadline week deals in terms of maybe one or two outgoings, and then probably to tamper expectations, maybe 3 incomings. And I expect at least 2 of them to be defenders, because there is no way we can survive with 2 healthy center backs unless Ampadu moves back to center back. I think they're seeing what we're seeing. Don't kid yourself. So it's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to want some more players. But the fact remains is the veil has been lifted with Victor Orta, what the signings they were bringing in and the terrible business they were doing. And some really smart people have to clean up the mess. Imagine for a second the 49ers didn't take over. Imagine Victor Orta and Radrizzani still at the wheel and now trying to figure out. Well, they told you. They said, Orta or Radrizzani said, parachute payments and player sales would have funded the club this season. So it's a mess to clean up, but I think they're trying as best they can. Smash the like or shoot the comments down. Say whatever you want. Do you disagree with me? I mean, 99% of the content creators I've consumed this morning, afternoon for you, are saying sign some bloody players. And I get it. But take it with a pinch of salt. Marching together, leads. Like, comment, subscribe. Oh, turn notifications on as well. Please do that. Leads. Great comeback yesterday, by the way. Bye.